Hello everyone, it's your favorite night owl here, out on this wonderfully weathered day. We have consistent cloud cover all day with off and on rain. Absolutely fantastic. Before we get started, like, share, and subscribe, of course, I always do appreciate. Alrighty then, we are not sponsored by any brand names that may or may not be seen within this video. Alrighty then, let's get on with it, shall we? We have here a basic noodle bowl, picked it up for only $1. Alrighty then. This is hot and spicy with shrimp. And comes with chili sauce packet inside. Absolutely fantastic. Well, it's supposed to be ready within 3 minutes if you believe the top. This is a good base for what we will be making today, which is, can we make this even better? Gourmet microwave cooking. Now, what we'll be starting with is some baseline ingredients, after we quickly give a peruse of the instructions. It says ready in 3 minutes on the top. Let's pull it off to the side here. Best by some point, mid to next year. Move lid, alrighty then, for 3 minutes. And after you fill to the fill line with water, 3 minutes on high. Let's stand for 1 minute, alrighty then. After which, you add the chili sauce. Fantastic. Now we will be modifying this to make it even better. Now I am missing one of the ingredients and unable to make it to a store currently to pick it up of what I wanted to add today. I didn't realize it was out, so we'll be improvising, or just going without, depending on my preference at the time. We'll be starting with some basic ingredients of some chopped onion. Now, when it comes to microwaving of onion in a soup bowl, something to take into account is, depending on how long you cook it, what you're cooking it in, or cooking it under, if you're it will determine how soft the onion's going to be. Now, bigger the pieces, of course, the longer it would need to cook. So whenever you're cooking for like 3 minutes, and say this bowl of soup, they need to be cut smaller. But also, it depends on how much crunch you want. Now, the onion can be a bit overpowering by itself, depending on how much you put in and how long you cook it. And also the seasoning that comes with. Now, in this particular case, it should be just fine. Although the missing ingredient would be that of garlic. I do enjoy garlic. It's one of my favorite ingredients of all time. Roasted garlic. In fact, roasted garlic is a wonderful treat, even by itself. Now, we will be adding another ingredient at the end. When we go to fill this up, let's go ahead and start the process. Then I'll head out to add the water. We'll be quickly adding, after we remove the contents. You have the chili sauce packet. You have the normal broth packet. And these little goodies to go on and pour in. Let me double check the instructions to make sure they don't go in last like with the other one. Alright, move, take soup out, anti-vegetable pouch, and the anti-broth, the normal pouch. Alright, chili sauce packet. Alright, set to a side. Alrighty then. The soup and vegetable present. Alright, fantastic. Sorry about that little delay. We'll be going ahead and adding said goodies. Alrighty then. Bend that back temporarily, and we will quickly do this while I discuss some channel news. Channel news is there will be more outdoor videos. However, due to the weather in my area and Holly Sheltered, and one of the places I wanted to go and spend a lot of time in with everyone, happens to be a place that is only open during the hunting seasons. Alright, and though that was not clear on their website, I had to call, as there is an official website for it, in order to find out. I used to go fairly regularly to places like where we'll be headed, although for the most part, I have fallen a bit behind on those activities. We're going to be quickly adding in the onion. Now, I like a lot of onion. Although this might be a little bit too much, especially without the garlic. I will be finding out, but the chili sauce is rather strong, so I'm confident it'll come out just fine. Alrighty then. Another little trick I found is if I cook onion under meat, whenever I'm cooking it in the microwave, generally it'll soften up and be flavored quite fine. Microwaves are far more handy than people realize. Alrighty then. Now we're on to the next phase, in which I will take this out to the kitchen and then proceed, which is very loud and generally filled with people. As such, we were not shooting out there. When you take this out, filling up some water, be right back. Alrighty then, we are back. Now, the onion cooked up just fine, although, full disclosure, there was an accident. It's the bowl of the previously showed you being prepared may have slipped out of my hands, and I needed to grab another bowl. Luckily, I had one other available, as I did buy two. I did put in a little less onion than, although now I do believe I should have put back about the same, rather than lessening it at all. Now, it came out looking pretty. Probably should have used that as the thumbnail, but I went ahead and started mixing anyway. Moving on. Alrighty then. Now we're on, as I'd like to show, try to get a little onion there for everyone. And the onion is cooked through fairly nicely. Absolutely fantastic. Now, it is a wee bit on the warm side, and chili sauce has been added. Now we have one last final ingredient, as if you appreciate seafood like I do, as I do greatly enjoy it, also have a fairly active lifestyle, so may want a little bit more protein than what comes with it, as there were some little freeze-dried shrimp. So we'll be adding something very nice. One thing I found with spicy food soup is little lemon pepper tuna is actually absolutely fantastic. Now got this also for $1. That's excluding tax. All mentioned prices are sticker prices. Probably should have clarified that early on. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and open this up. Alrighty then. It's not much to look at within the, nice little specks of pepper. Alrighty then. As I found with some spicy soup, which is some of my favorite kind of soup, little lemon pepper tuna is absolutely fantastic with it. There's actually a decent amount of tuna in this packet. How many grams was it? I should have checked that as well. Alrighty then. Try to get it all out. Alright, I might just finish that process up in a bit. Let's take a quick look at this tuna packet, which I probably should have done first. It says it's wild caught, 15 grams of protein, just an added 70 calories. It says the packet is 74 grams, and at only 70 calories, that's not too bad of an addition. Also, on top of that, the lemon pepper is very good. In fact, a splash of lemon in a lot of things is actually fairly nice. Let's go ahead and mix this in and give it a try. Alrighty then, try to mix that in there. You do generally want to leave it for about a minute in order for the tuna to heat up to roughly the same temperature as the rest of the soup. It is a rather interesting experience in order to get a bite of hot soup with tuna that is still cold in it, well, room temperature. Everything seems to be mixed fairly well. Alright then, let's make sure we get a little bit of that onion, and I'm going to take a bite. As anticipated, it tastes fantastic. Although I do lament that it needed a little bit more onion in it. Also, I did not have any garlic, so I was a bit on the concerned side if it would actually need so much onion in it. Now, as previously stated, when cutting the onion, you want to cut it small, if not mince. And a little crushed up, fresh garlic also goes a long way. Yeah, it's fantastic. In fact, garlic's good by itself. I could probably do an entire video on all the different uses for garlic that I have found over the years. Alrighty then. I would like to thank everyone for their time. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone who watches those videos, even those individuals who don't like it. Like my videos, or as one comment as well. I'll leave that one be. Moving on. Alrighty then. This soup is fairly good, and it started simply as a $1 packet of seasoned tuna. Now, the seasoned tuna you generally find in the grocery stores is not always just $1, sometimes it's a little more. On sale, they tend to be $1, although I did find the local dollar stores offered dollar pack of tunas. And I believe one was lemon pepper. In fact, another recipe that will be another bowl of soup coming up will use a different flavor, and we have all kinds of videos coming. I shouldn't try to get too far ahead of myself, as we will be having more of these base cooking videos, including some with outdoor cooking, which I'm greatly looking forward to. And, as stated, I do appreciate everyone's time. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to finish this very delicious bowl of noodles.